Okay, so our next SCP has an author with no authors page called ACC1177, which is I assume account 1177, and I'm pretty sure we had account 177 before, but if I recall correctly, I've been explained that if they don't have a office page, it means that they didn't write enough SCPs or they deleted the office page, one or the other. Oh no, they always like my posts. Yeah, it's I don't really mind at the end, like, because like sadly algorithmically wise that does help spreading the post around, but it is annoying when you see a like and you're like, oh, somebody liked my thing, and you just see it's like an OnlyFans porn bot, and you're like, okay, great. But yeah, account 1177 wrote behind you. Well, behind me is only Henry and Cinda on top, so I think I'm good. I think I'm safe. Also, let's Silver do something else. Let her Roomba around. There you go. Hold on, I think there's some audio, some volume still left, so let me just reduce the volume a little bit. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Behind you. What the fuck is that? Is that an animal? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Gives me the creeps. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Euclid, special containment procedures. SB2373 is currently contained within a Class A containment chamber at Site 19, separated from hallway 284 by an airlock. The doors leading into chamber are only to be opened consecutively upon entry. No fewer than 2 non-D-class personnel are to enter SB2373's containment chamber. D-class personnel are to enter the containment chamber alone. Description: SB2373 resembles an emaciated, hirsute humanoid. What's is that how you say it? Hirsute? Meaning.
Hirsute.
Hirsute. And what's the meaning? Hairy. Oh, okay. Humanoid. Emaciated hirsute humanoid. His skin is covered in black furry bristles. Though as its whole body appears to have been severed at the abdomen, it is impossible to determine whether these bristles extended beyond the torso. SB2373's eyes remain constantly open. If no human subject is present within SB2373's direct line of sight, it remains in a dormant state on the floor of its containment chamber. If a single human subject comes within SB2373's direct line of sight, SB2373 will begin to animate, telekinetically repositioning itself directly behind the subject. Ooh. This initial movement is fast. Subject do not acknowledge SB2373's presence as it enters its active state, as the speed of its movement upon animation surpasses human visual perception of motion. So like literally like one moment it's in front of you, next thing you know it's behind you. SB2373 will remain suspended. There we go. Suspended behind the subject's back, remaining limp and occasionally shuddering. SB2373 will follow the subject, altering the position of its forelimbs and swiftly acting in accordance with the subject's movements, ensuring complete unawareness of its presence. This effect continues until SB2373 is outwardly observed by a third party, attacked, or obstructed by a solid, where it will relocate to an environment in which one or no human individuals are present. If this is not possible, SB2373 will re-enter its dormant state, facing against the nearest wall away from all human individuals. SB2373 casts no shadow, bears no reflection, and is incapable of emitting sound upon physical contact with external surface beyond 4 decibels. SB2373's movement in its active state can only be observed electronically through transparent solids or by non-human individuals. I love this because it reminds me of like the first series, like you know, like a lot of entities in the first series, like the statue, especially the statue, you know, but like a lot of like the first series had like strange creatures, right? So I miss having a post like that. Occasionally, while in its active state, SCP-2373 has been known to flinch, momentarily clutching its amputated abdomen in pain. The source of the amputation is unknown, but its cut is consistent with that inflicted by a rotary blade or bandsaw. Ew. Centered about the amputation on the dermis is faint, incorporeal transparency similar to that exhibited by previously contained spectral, invisible, and/or intangible entities. Current hypothesis suggests that SCP-2373 was a Type 4G phantasmic entity which somehow underwent partial re-embodiment, impeding its ability to control its outward form. Type 4G, actually it says right here, Type 4G, any spectral entity possessing the ability to visibly and/or physically manifest and demanifest at will. See document 008-REF, Captain N. Barrett's Disquisition Guide to Paranormal Activity, with a full list of phantasmic entity cases. Short and sweet. It's right behind me, isn't it? Like I said, like reminds me of the good old days of the series 1. It's right behind me, isn't it? In fact, it is. It is. You never saw it. Right there. It stays close until it can. Make sure you check your back. Or make sure you have someone to have your back. ... That is not an anomaly. Yeah. So as long as you I watch your back, you watch mine, and we should be fine. Right now you guys are watching my back anyway, so I should be fine, but I cannot watch your back sadly because this is a one-way view, you know. I can confirm that it's indeed behind you. Yeah. Oh! There, Henry is indeed behind me. Actually, you know, Henry is watching my back. You guys have to watch Henry's back. Henry's watching mine. You guys gotta watch his. I don't want Henry to suffer SCP attack.